along to another video on my channel. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone is doing well. You might have seen the draw for the CHAN, the African Nations Championship, has taken place. If anyone doesn't know what the CHAN actually is, no, it's not to do with Jackie Chan. It's the African Nations Championship, where it's basically an AFCON for domestic players only. It's sort of an African Cup version of the recent Arab Cup last year, but the players have to be playing in Africa. The draw has been made. This is the biggest CHAN ever. 18 teams. I don't know why it's not 16 teams. It's a bit dodge. Nonetheless, we've got 18 teams competing. But of course, the big headline is that this competition is taking place in Algeria. 4 stadiums are going to be used. And many see this as a potential showpiece towards CAF, that Algeria are more than capable of hosting an Africa Cup of Nations in the near future. So we're going to be looking at the draw today and sort of early predictions of how I see the tournament panning out. Of course, it's Majid Bouguera's Algeria team. You'll see players you recognise, from Abdellaoui in defence to Karim Aribi up front, and players like that. You've also got to bear in mind is that a lot of the other nations in this competition, the bulk of their main national team plays in their country, which we'll come to in a second. So they actually have really strong national teams going into this CHAN. So be interesting to see how the squads mix and line up. So in Group A, you've got Algeria, Libya, Ethiopia and Mozambique. Now, we'll add some teams have got some groups have got 3 teams, some groups have got 4 teams. If the group has got 4 teams, first and second go to the quarterfinals. If the team's got just 3 teams in it, only first place goes to the quarterfinals. So Algeria, but as the hosts, fortunate perhaps to be in Group A alongside Libya, Ethiopia and Mozambique. Now, in my opinion, it will be Algeria first, and between Libya and Ethiopia for second place. You see the Ethiopian team at the recent AFCON, the bulk of that team does play in Ethiopia now, so they're pretty much bringing their AFCON team. Mozambique, for me, a lot of their good players outside the domestic division. I think they could be the real whipping boys of that group. And Libya have got some good teams in Libya, the likes of Al Ahly Tripoli. There's some good players there, so Libya will bring a strong side. So I'll go Algeria to easily win that group, and Libya and Ethiopia to fight for second. Group B, DR Congo, Uganda, Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal. Again, countries like Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal, their big players play in Europe. Whereas you've got DR Congo, you've got clubs like Mozambique, always in the latter stages of African Champions League. They're going to have a lot of good players playing in Congo. Same with Uganda. There's a lot of good Ugandan players playing in the African continent. So for me, it will be DR Congo and Uganda that advance from Group B. Now, Group C is Morocco, and Morocco is significant because they're the current holders. They won the last CHAN in 2018, was it? Or I think it was 2018, a few years ago. Morocco won the competition, probably because it was in Morocco, but nonetheless, they do have a very good team, as shown by their CAF Champions League recent win with Wydad Casablanca. Moroccan clubs, again, always in the latter stages of tournaments, so they'll have a really good team, Morocco, and probably some players that go to the World Cup will probably play in CHAN, a lot of the fringe World Cup players. You've got Sudan, who could be the real dark horses of the competition, because they've got a new generation coming through, and you look at some of the clubs in Sudan and the main Sudan national team, again, a lot of their players actually play in the Sudanese league, so they'll be playing in this CHAN. So for me, you've got Morocco and Sudan first and second over Madagascar. Ghana will be really felt, they've been done harshly there to have Morocco and Sudan in that group. And then Group D, of course, one team goes through from Mali, Angola and Mauritania. I'm going to go for Angola. I could really see Angola doing something in Group D. I think Angola could progress to the quarterfinals. And Group E with Cameroon, Congo and Niger. Maybe Cameroon or maybe Congo, 50-50 between those two. I don't think Niger will advance. We've seen what Niger can do in, again, a lot of their players play in Niger, and when they play in the main AFCON qualifiers, they get absolutely twatted. So Cameroon or Congo for me. So that's the draw. Now, 18 teams. Of course, Majid Bouguera has a chance to win another trophy. He won the Arab Cup. If he could win CHAN at home as well, and we are going to pack those stadiums, particularly when Algeria play, it's going to be a fantastic tournament. So CHAN, when is it taking place? It was meant to be in January this year. COVID delayed it. It's going to be in January in 2023. Now, that's just a few months away before the tournament kicks off. 4 stadiums, including Baraki and the new Wahran Stadium, will be used for this competition. We're going to see Baraki in action. So let me know your thoughts on the CHAN draw in the comments down below. Drop a like, of course. I'm sure when the tournament starts, that's when the interest really grows. We'll be covering it here on this channel, inshallah. But that's the draw for CHAN. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, Lekja, the Moroccan FA president, didn't attend. Interestingly, Belmadi was there. All the big top hitters at CAF were there. Lekja didn't go, and a bit of a storm brewing between this sort of Moroccan training kit. Well, it's an Algerian training kit that Morocco are claiming, I don't know why it's such a big deal. It's not even the actual home and away kit. But anyway, there's always politics involved in football. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.